Welcome to another brand new Let's Play. I'm your host, King Crusoe. You can call me KC, and today we begin playing Bioshock 2. I'm very excited for this playthrough, and frankly, this is a game that I've been needing to get back to for quite a long time at this point. Anyway, I first played Bioshock 1 back in late 2020 and made a Let's Play for that on the main channel back when my Let's Plays were still on the main channel. And I also did my, what do you even want to call it? I did my critical analysis, my original critical analysis video on Bioshock back at the time as well. And Bioshock 2 I've been meaning to play in the 5 years or so since then, and just haven't circled back around until now, and that is a very exciting thing for me. I know that Bioshock 2 has a much different reputation than Bioshock 1 does. I definitely don't necessarily expect this to be as, like, let's say, mind-blowingly good, for lack of a better or more appropriate term, just because Bioshock 1 was incredible and has still, I mean, I haven't experienced that many plot twists in fiction or whatever things that I've played or experienced to any regard, but certainly very few of them have been as good as have been the twist in Bioshock 1, just incredible. So, like, I don't expect Bioshock 2 to necessarily do all of those same things as well, but I do expect to have at least a good enough time with this. I'm not entirely sure how long this Let's Play is going to be. It could be upwards of a dozen episodes or so. Not entirely sure how things will end up being split out or how long the game will actually take me. I'm guessing probably somewhere in the 12 to 15 hour range, knowing my habits. So I don't need to waste any more time at the start of this first episode and at the start of the Let's Play in general. Let's just go ahead and get started with Bioshock, and I'm going to be adjusting my face cam a little bit in the meantime, so I apologize. $2K. Oh, good old $2K. Interesting little reveals there. I will note as well that I am playing this on PS4 instead of my PS5 like I would normally do, just because this is the console that I actually had this readily downloaded to already by the time I got around to getting this all set up to record. So, you know, I apologize. But I don't think it should be that much of an issue just on account of this originally even being a PS3 game, so it should be fine, but yeah, we'll see. And I will have to try to pay attention to where my face cam is actually at for the purposes of the Let's Play while I play, so I apologize if I happen to cover anything in the meantime while I'm still figuring that out, while I'm still learning where all the UI and stuff is for the game. But Bioshock 2, let's just go ahead and give it a start. There's the classic Bioshock overlay style stuff going on. And new game. I don't have anything really else to say that I haven't said already. Adjusting brightness so that the middle X above, is barely visible against the black background. The problem is I can barely see the X in general, and I normally have to increase gamma as a rule. So, and just as I say with all my Let's Plays and streams at this point, is that it's just an apology of my apologies if the footage is slightly too gamma heavy. I always have to increase gamma on account of all the lights in front of me whenever I'm recording, and also, you know, on account of darkness in video games is just usually a bit too much. But as far as difficulty goes, we shall go with medium because that is normal for all intents and purposes. I have played some other shooters, not a ton, but yeah. Press left stick to crouch. Good to know. Thank you for the little hint clue. But yeah, the main thing that we'll notice my playing this game on PS4 is probably that these load times in between areas is probably going to be slightly longer. but I don't see that necessarily being that much of a problem. As far as I understand, Bioshock 2 doesn't have any backtracking and stuff, so I can't imagine much loading between many areas, except in the major chapters anyway, so. Opening cinematic, let's go.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Sometimes I forget that you play as a Big Daddy in Bioshock 2, so that will also be quite an interesting gameplay development compared to the first. But I am looking forward to just seeing what kind of fun that yields.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Nothing like scaring all the people around us, huh? I will say the cinematic is surprisingly scuffed, even for being the technically remastered version of the game. Yeah, ain't so wise going against a big guy who has a giant drill for a hand, huh? Maybe you should have thought about that before you attacked a little girl.
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head.
You're gonna make me do this in front of a little girl? How dare. Okay. 10 years later. I forgot what the year was at the start of the cinematic, like 48 or 58 or something like that.
Hello, can you hear me?
That's some pretty solid mirroring effect and water effects in here. The mirroring effect is so solid it almost makes this look like a hole in the ground when the water is still. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice to have a Vita chamber as well, also in this game. Carrying forth that trend. I remember what those were. Yeah, holy cow, I can't really see much of anything. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to adjust the brightness even more and just, like, be at the top and hope that it doesn't look awful in footage. It looks fine as far as I can tell. But yeah, it's just too dark for me to be able to see with all of my lights going on. And I don't know who all these people are. I feel like I probably should know or recognize some of them. There are some repeated images. Probably one of these guys is Andrew Ryan somewhere. Characters from the first game who, you know, I haven't played that first game in years. It's been like 4 years or something since I've played it, so... Press R2 to smash the coral. Oh! I pressed circle and that does a little melee attack too, apparently. That's good to know. Is there anything over here, or is it just dead end? If you've watched any of my gameplay, like Let's Plays or live streams or anything, you certainly know that I have a habit of exploring to or looking around at different corners of the world to a kind of extraordinary degree. So I apologize for that if it is bothersome in the context of, you know, a Let's Play. I'm sure it will get a bit bothersome sometimes, but I need to remember that clicking L3 is... You gotta love that enemies talking through walls. Definitely never being creepy at all. Oh. Diary.
Lesson 1.
I like that you can listen to diaries
You are under the ocean
while
now.
exploring
If you
in these
feel
games.
the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Yeah, I follow you well enough, I suppose. Just destroy all the stuff. But yeah, I need to remember that left stick is for crouching. Press and hold for continuous drill attack. Spinning the drill uses fuel. Yes, hello. Search corpses for loot. I do remember that mechanic from the first game. Press and hold to get a hint if you're stuck. Ooh, I need to remember that I can do that. There's a very good chance that I will forget. Ooh, a code. I'm going to need a code for that. Is that just this? Is that 1540 backwards? I did the order wrong. 1540. Haha! Look at me being intelligent. That will be a rarity. Don't get used to me being intelligent like that very often, because it will not be normal.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna look and see, let's see. Audio options. Helmet HUD graphics, adaptive training. I don't know what that means, but it's probably adaptive difficulty. I do want dialogue subtitles on, though. Art subtitles. I don't know what that means. But we'll go ahead and apply this, because subtitles will be useful. Oh, geez. And then I forgot about the fact that the first Bioshock game had a lot of instances of copyright issues and videos being blocked in certain countries because of certain old-timey music tracks being played. So that is probably also going to be something I have to deal with here because reasons.
For such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
What in the world? Who was that? Press L2 to fire a bolt of electricity from your hand. Okay, so even though we're a Big Daddy, we'll still have some of those mechanics going on. I keep forgetting these games have some fun lighting going on that makes you see shadows that scare the crap out of you. So that nearly happened to me again here. Yeah, so still going to have the plasmid stuff going on despite playing as a Big Daddy. That's very interesting. I'm into that. Okay, I need to remember where I'm actually going. Shock an enemy with L2, then quickly attack for critical damage. Shock him and clock him. Will do. And then press L2 to shock the generator. What is the generator? Is that this over here? Oh, do you want me to shock it right here? That makes sense. Warning, high voltage. Never would have guessed. Return on some power stuff going on.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
New goal, find Tannenbaum. I do feel like I might recognize that name from the first game? Question mark? Not 100% sure, but I think I do anyway. Okay, this evidently was not the way to go. And then I forgot about the games including a little arrow directing you to where you're supposed to go. The fun thing about the arrow is that sometimes it's pretty hard to actually make out where it's telling you to go and where to be. So it's not just a, you know, as free or easy of a gimme for completing the game. It's sometimes tries to take you places and it's difficult to do that. Hello, Mr. Big Daddy dude out there. They just check some side areas. Oh. I didn't realize that's what I did. That's okay, I'll take items. I don't know what... Oh, Eve gained from aspirin. Okay, good to know. Yeah, definitely not going to be enticing anybody to take too many pain pills by giving them Eve for it.
Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Okay. I am apparently out of fuel. I don't know how to do anything about that. Continue to listen to more stuff.
I am back in Rapture after so many years.
Lamb is watching. Who is Lamb?
And think of me no more.
There's that lady that made us kill ourselves in the beginning.
It was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
That's right. I had forgotten about Tannenbaum's role in making the Little Sisters. I mean, like, I knew that from the first game. That's why the name was familiar. I just needed the reminder, so I appreciate that, actually. You've got the rivet gun. Press R2 to fire. And you'll also have to forgive me being exceptionally bad at shooters. I'm just bad at video games in general, so, you know. That's just the way things are going to have to be. And then square is still to reload, because that's how shooters just work. Pick up ammo and whatnot.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Yeah, one can hope. I hope you find your kid. Mark Meltzer. Yeah, this game is shockingly dark. It's like I cannot actually see very much at all. It's kind of weird just how dark it is. But anyway, moving on. Whoa, speaking of dark.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Big sister. I don't know, you're a little bit too mobile for being what you are, man. Ow. That hurt. This is where being bad at shooters will really do me some bad. Ow. Press right to use a first aid. Oh, I did already. Whoops. I can try to find a first aid kit, maybe, but I don't think I will before I get hit again. I don't move very quickly, and I don't know. Buttons. That's not the word that I was thinking of. I don't know something.
Big sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Oh. I mean, I guess buttons was the word that I was thinking of. I don't know how to sprint. I don't know if there is a sprint in these games. I really don't remember from the first game whether there was an option to do that or not. So, yeah, I'm gonna struggle with that for a bit. Oh, that's not necessarily what I meant to click, but that's fine. Reloading is okay. It'll take a while to get used to being good at a video game. God only knows I was not great at Bioshock 1, so... Yeah, come try to fight me. Or just do that. I was gonna say, come fight me in this room filled with water so that I can shock you while you are in the water. And now I'm swimming. Or maybe I'm just walking on the ground. I think I'm still walking.
This is good.
Oh,
But
triangle to
rapture
jump.
is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
What are you fighting in there? Did she say to reach the train station? Sure thing, will do. I'll do my best anyway. Hello, Mr. Jellyfishes. Mr.'s jellyfish. And Mrs., I guess. I don't know if jellyfish actually have genders. I have no idea. Ah, this is our reveal of Rapture in this game compared to the last one. What are you telling me? Land on the ground. Oh, Atlantic Express, okay. There's that little bugger. What, are you scared of me? Did I do too much damage to you last time? You don't want to face me face to face? That was a lot of faces in one sentence. Okay. Ah. That's right, trophies do come from the other side on the PS4. Okay, we're back. Sorry for that weird jump cut there. I did have save issues because apparently the Bioshock collection, at least for Bioshocks 1 and 2, have a weird save error thing where if you have too many save slots filled in Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2 won't let you save because they share those save slots technically within the game files for some reason. So I had to figure that out and then go back into Bioshock 1 and delete some of those old saves. And what was actually a little bit weird about that was the fact that people were indicating online that like you can have a max of 10 save files in between these two games and also in Bioshock 1 more specifically. And I only had 6 files in Bioshock 1, so I'm not entirely sure why 2 wasn't letting me save anything, but after deleting some of those old saves over there from several years ago, I am now in Bioshock 2 again. I had to replay that prologue. I had to replay that little tutorial bit again, and it let me save this time, thankfully. You'll see if I load, there's actually the autosave and my manual save there, so you can see that, which is great. But yeah, we shall resume the game now, starting off
Herr Delta.
wherever it is.
You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Who dat running away from me? But yeah, so there was just a little bit of a technical difficulty there that I wasn't expecting. That definitely cut into my recording time a little bit, but that's okay. Who is talking to my left? I can hear you in my left ear, buddy.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Yep, I certainly remember splicers from the first game. Hack tool, you got the hack tool. Press R2 to fire it at machines to subvert them to your side. Okay, I do remember there being a plasmid that did something similar in the first game. As far as like, you know, hypnotizing big daddies or something like that. That was definitely something that I was able to do in the first game. But yeah. I was just checking to make sure there wasn't anything else going on game, okay? Use it on... Wait, what do you mean? Am I dumb? Give me 2 seconds. What are you wanting me to use this on game? Oh, I see. There's a broken window in front of me, duh. That makes a little more sense. Press X to stop the needle on a green section of the meter to advance. White will give you a nasty shock. Interesting. Okay, that works. Hack successful. Result of successful hack. Secured doors now unlocked. Love to see it. Got it. Good to know. You can also proximity hack by approaching machine. I remember this. What is the difference between the green and the blue? Hacked security bots are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. Okay, thanks for telling me that after I already hacked it. But yeah, that hacking type is a lot more efficient, time efficient than hacking in the first game. I can say that much. Hacking in the first game made that Let's Play a pain in the ass to edit, actually. Just because of how much time it took. Came to be a bit of an issue.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Yeah, I killed Andrew Ryan in the last game. Speaking of,
people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
yeah, speaking of Andrew Ryan, we had the first Andrew Ryan tape in the prologue that I actually didn't see, I didn't grab in the earlier part of this video where we actually grabbed that. So I actually did do a little recording of when I was replaying the prologue and actually captured most of that audio. There's a chance that I'll actually like splice that in between here, in between these sections of the video in the Let's Play. If I did, you saw it. If I didn't, you didn't see it, obviously. But yeah, it was cool to get the first Andrew Ryan tape. I wasn't expecting to get any of those. Yes, I'm currently standing by.
I know you.
Gotta love the trope of a million screens that show the same thing.
10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger.
Oh, I'm the same person?
Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Oh, I am on fire actively. That is not fantastic. I know to search corpses for loot. Why are you giving me that hint, dude? Is that because that's what I need to do in order to get out of here? Or, like, are you just repeating that hint for other reasons? Remote hack dart. Love to see that. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
You know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Okay, nothing concerning about you being able to see through my eyes. Absolutely nothing creepy or weird about that at all.
Security cameras belong to Lamb, but if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
I also remember having to hack those, and then I believe I forgot to actually turn dialogue subtitles back on when I had to restart the game last time, so That's not what I wanted.
To rebuild this place, gotta rebuild the population first.
You gotta be sneaky, stealthy as a security or as a Big Daddy somehow, even though that by all means doesn't actually make any sense.
Preservation, self-preservation.
And what do I do? Okay, I press X instead of Y, duh. Hacked cameras work for you spotting enemies and sending security bots after them. Get a blue bonus to get longer friendly fire. Huge. I do like the hacking mechanic in this game more than in Bioshock 1 immediately, mostly just because it's so much less time consuming. Oh, desk. Search the desk for a few buckaroos, right? Bot shutdown feature. I don't know if that's something that I can shoot to make it do what I want.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Okay, Eleanor. I can try to find you, I guess. I'll try. Male pneumo control. Telekinesis. Let's go ahead and take that. Pick up big stuff with your mind. Throw it at your enemies. What else do you need? True. Oh, I remember these advertisements. I'm afraid I probably don't need that one. Press and hold L2 to grab objects, but telekinesis, release to throw them. Yep, I definitely remember that. Oh! What is this thing shooting out? Cure all. Health. Potted meat. Huh. That's interesting, but also kind of nice to send that out, given that that encounter could go bad if you're not familiar with the controls of the game. She knows the way, yeah.
Eyeballing with all the can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, now he's got the bomb.
Nuts. So cold kindergarten full of cutesy little brats. And when I'm happy.
Stop ignoring me!
Where are the enemies? Over there. I forgot how creative the combat sandbox in these games can be. Just because it has been a handful of years since I've played the first Bioshock. Ooh, tape recorder. We'll listen to more of that.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
That's probably the direction I'm supposed to be going. Just look at my map to see. Where am I facing? I'm facing down here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the direction I need to go, is to the right. That's what I thought. Search a toilet. That's a little odd. Game, I don't need a hint. I'm not wondering anything. I'm just wandering around. I'm just being a little bit of a silly goose is all. Wasting time like only I know how to do. I think eating stuff like that just gives me more health, so...
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Possible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Okay, so some of this stuff is clearly intended to have happened. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you.
How dare.
Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Yeah, so obviously it isn't... Jeez, so much talking. So much story!
To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Okay, I missed what the diary that I just picked up has to say because I lost it. Let me just go ahead and get used to my UI over here just to see. Okay, that's help stuff. Got it. Radio messages, got it. Will it tell me which ones I've listened to or not? Oh man, I don't know if it will. That's not great. Wait, no, those are my messages.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution.
Okay, yeah, this is the one that I just picked up.
Panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Hacking vending machines have more items and cheaper prices. Getting blue drops a free item. I'll take drill fuel, but I don't actually need anything. I am going to go ahead and buy a health kit just because I have money. And because I have a habit of getting more hurt. Needing that health a little bit more than I need monies, for instance. Lamb will lead the way. Yeah, okay. That's what they all say, ain't it?
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, obviously I'm not supposed to fight the enemies there, but yikes. Being revived at a Vita chamber. Yes, I know how these work. Oh yeah, that's right, and they work as like mild saves in a sense that I don't have to restart that. It just means that all of that will be mid-progress now. Okay, yeah, I better leave before I get destroyed by these guys. What with the alarms and stuff going. Yet certified, not fantastic. Yeah, if there is a sprint button, I'm just gonna look just in case. Okay, I was just making sure. There is no... Oh, I forgot that I could press R3 to
Here is what the children
zoom
tell
like that.
You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Okay, I'll do my best. It's a very long elevator. Convenient to how long I had to listen to that message. Yes, thank you for that implicit tutorial about how those things work. That is very nice. Okay, so I can't telekinesis items into that to make it work. Can I do it with a box instead? Special ammo. Oh man, Trapper of it, I didn't even notice. Press to change ammo. Special ammo has a variety of added effects and functions. Pick the right ammo for the right enemy. Yeah, I remember some of the depth of that in the first game. Sometimes going over my head, and that like I didn't always pay the most attention to it. But so the question is, oh, Trapper of it probably means... Wait. Oh, that just means that I have that equipment now. But do I get hurt by this? I don't. Oh, that's good. I thought that I just kind of inherently would get hurt by it. I am happy about that. Definitely a nice thing. I'll take a first aid kit, thank you. Ow! Can't believe I messed that up. Yes, I know how the machine works at this point. Yeah, I just want to have slightly more health kits. I'm sure I'll pick up more and have more than I need at some point, but, you know, I'd rather... Atlantic amusements. Interesting. These must be all the locations of the game that I'll visit. At least to some degree, right? Anyway. Some ordering system in the game, at least.
I deserve respect. I do. All this
Oh. Those didn't seem to do a whole lot to him. They might have done just enough, though. Another Vita chamber. Those Vita chambers actually seem to be, like... You know, pretty common. Like, they're just kind of around. Oh. Hello. Hello, Tenenbaum.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, This is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart,
Oh,
and as
we've been targeted.
we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Well, how rude.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Sure thing, buddy. Hold off the splicers. This is not going to be fun. Okay, I'm using the wrong plasmid. Missing all my shots like the absolute buffoon that I am. Come out here. That didn't do a whole lot. Okay. That wasn't a whole ton of splicers, but...
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, sport, Esquire.
Oh, frick. That's not great. I didn't realize there was a camera there. So that's not good.
You'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
I don't know where the security thing is at. I know that. Why are you telling me that same hint every time? Oh, so I guess just hacking the camera kind of fixes or resets the alarm. Seems like it may be the case. $15 is not worth that tiny bit of healing. Where am I at? I need to go this direction. Can I go this direction? Does this door open? No? Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Just doing my regular thing of just making sure. I'll take another radio. Or transmission, whatever you want to call these things. A tape.
Has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new...
Oh. Oh. Sweet. Yeah, that was a pretty short chapter, actually, so I'll probably cut off that first episode there, even though the tape just cut off in the middle, but I'll see you guys next week for episode 2, where we'll start off with Ryan Amusements, I guess.